You know that feeling, right? You're deep in your work, maybe mixing audio, maybe coding, and suddenly the computer under your desk just decides it's time for takeoff.
The jet engine mode.
The jet engine mode. It's this blast of heat on your legs, this constant hum. You want all that power, but you really, really don't want the noise or the personal space heater.
It's the classic trade-off with high-performance machines. We want the power, but we'd love for the actual box to just, disappear.
Which is exactly why we're doing a deep dive on this little device today. It's the NTI ST-C5USBVA-300.
A bit of a mouthful.
It is a mouthful, but its mission is simple. Solve that physical distance problem. We're talking about shoving that noisy server into a closet down the hall, maybe 300 feet away.
And we're not talking about some laggy IP-based remote desktop. This is a hardware solution, a dedicated KVM extender.
And let's just address the elephant in the room, VGA. People hear that and they think, really? In this day and age?
But in the server world and industrial applications, VGA is still, it's the reliable bedrock. It just works. But the really brilliant part here is how it works. It's not that exotic, expensive fiber optic cable.
No, and that's what caught my eye. It's just standard network cable.
Exactly. You have a little box at the computer, the local unit, and another one at your desk, the remote unit, and the link between them. Just a simple CT5 or 5E or 6 cable, stuff you probably already have in your walls.
Okay, but I have to be the skeptic here. Pushing an analog video signal 300 feet down a twisted pair cable. That just sounds like a recipe for a blurry ghosting disaster. Yet the specs claim up to 1920 by 1440 resolution.
And it really holds up. But, and this is a really important detail, it's not automatic.
What do you mean?
The video quality adjustment is manual. There's a little dial on the unit. You have to physically tweak the sharpness based on how long your cable run is. The device doesn't just know.
Okay, so it's a set it and forget it type of installation. Once you dial it in for your 200-foot run, you're golden.
Precisely. And you can tell it's meant for that kind of permanent install. The docs mention rugged steel construction. This is not a cheap plastic dongle.
Yeah, it's TAA compliant, so this is commercial grade gear.
Absolutely. It's designed to be screwed into a rack and left alone for years. It even has optional stereo audio support over that same CT5 cable.
Which is huge for post-production.
Yay.
But there's another feature listed that I think is the real secret sauce here. It says, keep alive keyboard and mouse emulation. Why is that so critical?
That right there, that's what makes it a professional tool. I mean, if you've ever tried to reboot a server that doesn't have a keyboard plugged directly into it, you know the terror.
Oh, the old keyboard not found, press F1 to continue. Error. Which you can't do.
Exactly. It's a catch-22. So this little box, the local unit, it basically lies to the server. It's constantly telling the computer, hey, I'm a keyboard, I'm a mouse, we're connected, everything is fine.
Even if no one is at the remote desk 300 feet away.
Even if the remote unit is completely unplugged, it guarantees the machine boots perfectly every time, and the OS never panics looking for its peripherals.
That is clever. But okay, let's talk limitations because there are a few important ones.
The big one is the USB. You have to understand this is strictly for a keyboard and a mouse. Human interface devices.
So you can't plug in a flash drive?
Definitely not. No flash drives, no webcams, no printers. It just won't pass that kind of data through.
Which, when you think about it, is also kind of a security feature, right?
It is, yeah. It prevents someone at the remote console from just walking up and plugging in a USB stick to copy files.
So bringing it all together, the big picture here is creating that ideal workspace. You mentioned post-production, where an editor needs total silence.
It's a complete separation of the user and the machine. The hot, loud, heavy-lifting hardware is in a server rack where it belongs, and the user is in a quiet, comfortable room with just a screen, keyboard, and mouse.
It's decoupling the interface from the actual computer using infrastructure that's already there.
You got it.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. If we can already push the computer 300 feet away with zero perceivable lag using simple existing cables, what does the future of the personal computer even look like? Do we need a box near us at all?
Or is the future just a terminal, a portal to a machine that could be anywhere in the building or even further?
Something to think about. Thanks for tuning into this deep dive. We'll catch you on the next one.